My name is Jarell, and today I'm going to be talking to you about proper email etiquette. Writing an email is an important skill to have in the business world and any other career. You have to be able to communicate well with your bosses and coworkers while in the working world. Writing a strong email is simple, provided you know what a strong email contains. A good email should start by having a subject line that informs the reader what content will be in the email. Having a strong subject line allows the reader to easily locate the email and to know what it will be about without having to actually read the email. Every email should also contain a formal greeting. Emailing bosses and coworkers as you would a friend outside of work is unacceptable. The greeting should address the person you're writing to by their proper title. After the greeting, an email should have a clear and concise body paragraph or multiple paragraphs if the email is longer. The body paragraph can be arranged in different formats so long as it is appropriate for the topic at hand. This can include bulleted or numbered lists or simply regular paragraphs. As long as the topic of the email is discussed thoroughly and the email is clear, either format will work. Email should end with a salutation. This should be an appropriate send-off, followed by your name and contact information. So now I'm going to show you some examples of good and bad emails. So the subject line for this one is samples of designs. Good evening. I have attached 5 samples of my original designs to this email. The 6th attachment is a list of designs where I collaborated with other designers, including the location of the designs on the internet. Thank you for allowing me to send these samples to you. I will be pleased to participate in the forthcoming competition and also introduce my services to your team. Kindly notify me should you need any other information. Regards. So now that I've read the first email, that gives a good example of proper email etiquette. It contains a subject line. It also informs the reader of the content that is in the email. There is a greeting as well as a clear and concise body paragraph. And all of this is ended with a closing statement. So now I will show and read a bad email example. So in this email it says, wow, these guys must be real boneheads if they can't use our software. I forward some instructions for these deadbeats to you, and you can send them to me in the morning. You can send them to them in the morning. So as you can see in this email, it does not use proper email etiquette. It does not have the necessary components of a good email, and it is also very degrading to send to someone at work. There's no subject, and no greeting within the email. Having a subject line in the email is important so that the reader knows immediately what it is in regards to. And the greeting is important because the reader needs to feel as though the email was addressed specifically for them. Without a proper greeting, readers may assume that the email is not important and it may be pushed down their priority list. If a reader does not think your email is important, they will not answer it. The body paragraph of this email is also very inappropriate. Other coworkers are addressed in derogatory terms. This type of email should never be sent in the workplace, especially when the trash talk is focused on others in the office. There's also no send off in this email, and it should always be something to end the email, even if you were just to say thank you or have a good day. So, in conclusion, email should always be appropriate in the workplace. This involves making sure that all the necessary components are present. There should always be a subject line identifying the content of the email, then proper greeting to the reader, followed by an appropriate body paragraph and a conclusion with a send-off. Email should always be appropriate and proper enough that anyone in the office can read it and approve of it. Sending a proper email is a skill useful in the workplace and outside of it. This skill will follow you through life, and it can help you succeed in a career. Thank you and have a nice day.